Hi guys, how are you doing? So I've got a new ring light today, so if I look extra glowy, it's not because of anything other than I got a ring light. So yeah. I wanted to sit down today because I had a day off social media yesterday, which I feel like everyone should do once in a blue moon. No reason rather than I just wanted to not post or feel pressured to post or anything like that. But now I'm back today on Friday asking you guys any advice questions that I could possibly answer or talk through if I have any experience with. I love doing these advice videos. I always get asked what my favourite videos to film are, and this advice video always comes up at the top. And you guys seem to really like them and take into account my advice. Don't know why, but thank you so much, and I'm just gonna get straight into the video. Getting back on the dating ladder since a major breakup, advice please. Okay, so I haven't technically ever had like a serious breakup. I've seen people and things haven't ended up, didn't end up. They just didn't happen. I have never actually had like a proper relationship, even though I have dated. But I don't know how I would be. I find it really hard to move on from people. Like really hard. So I think the best way to do that is to make sure you have time for yourself, make sure you spend time with your friends, and really finding out what's important to you. Do you have to get back on the dating scene straight away? Absolutely not. Do I encourage that? Absolutely, up to you. You can't tell anyone how to do something until they're ready, and I think you know when you're ready. If you've come out of a long-term breakup and you want to get back onto the dating scene, do it. Just walk into it if you're thinking of going on more dates as like a fresh new thing. Like I said, I find it quite hard to move on from people, and I'm such a nostalgic person with everything. So if I meet someone, I'm like, oh, but they weren't like that, or this had that, and all that. So I need to stop doing that. It is very difficult and tricky, but if dating is something that you need to move on from your ex, I would go for it. Getting back together with an ex, what do you think about it? Like I said, it's all relative. I don't know your situation, but for me, say someone cheated on me, goodbye, never again would I ever give you the time of day. Cheating is a massive thing for me, and I genuinely don't think I could take that. I don't think my heart could take someone cheating on me. I think it just depends on the situation, because like there's reasons why people break up. Cheating, it wasn't working, rowing, like without getting too deep, like abusive, like toxic. It just depends. Like if you have been with someone for like 2 years and you break up and 3 years has passed and then you feel like, okay, I'm ready to get back into that. It just depends how it ends. If you're taking back someone who's cheated on you, I would say no, because personally, I would never trust that person again. I think cheating on someone is disgusting. I'm very passionate about that. It just depends. Just go with your gut as well. Actually, thinking of that, I was talking to Zoe about something the other day, and she asked me, what is my gut telling me? And I actually didn't know. And that's the first time in my life where I didn't know what my gut was telling me about. Which is really crazy. I really believe in gut instincts, and if you think it's gonna progress into a more positive future for you both, do it. If not, don't waste your time. How to be yourself and not be shy of it. This is my favorite thing ever. You know how I love to talk about this. I have struggled so much with confidence and self-belief, as we all know. To get me through my tough times, I have been like, look, this is us now. Me. Don't know where I'm going with this. This is me now, okay? I have got my own back. Regardless of how many friends I have and how many family I have, till the end of time, it is just going to be you. Embrace yourself. That's what I always say. Embrace yourself. Love yourself. You know, it can be hard sometimes. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, oh God, Mark, you're such a dick. Why did you say that, or why did you do that? But at the end of the day, we are learning about ourselves every single day. We're making mistakes, we're making amends. We are just trying to live our lives as we can. Everyone's trying, everyone's in the same boat. People hide certain things a lot better than others. People show sides of them that maybe are not real, or people like big themselves up if they're feeling down. I just think you know you and your personal journey. If there's something, if there's a way you want to be that you know you have it deep down inside, just take baby steps. It is so difficult for me to sit here and tell someone I don't really know that much about to love yourself and enjoy yourself, blah blah blah. But it is so important. Get yourself out there, join a few groups. I remember when my parents were like, "You're going karate," and I was like, okay, like, weird. Not that there's anything wrong with karate, it's just like, why are my parents telling me to do that? But I think it was because they wanted me to like meet people in social circles and like make new friends, I don't know. But either way, I am mostly the person I am today because of the people around me and how they've spoken of me, and like, and friendship's obviously a two-sided thing. Like, build your friends up. I hope you have people around you that build you up. If not, get some new friends. I'm joking. It's just so impossible to say one thing, but all I will say is that you have one life. Life is short. Don't beat yourself up about it, and I don't want to say, try not to waste time. Yeah, try not to waste time beating yourself up and wishing you were some confident being when that doesn't really exist. There are so many people that have so many demons, and that is really becoming apparent now, especially on social media. Just do what makes you feel happy and just focus on the people around you. Build your friends up, let them build you up. Believe it or not, I can't take compliments. I really struggle to take compliments. Sometimes I have a glass of wine and I'll tell my friends and ask them what's your favourite thing about me, because I am a weirdo. But genuinely deep down, I can't take compliments. But it's important for my friends to sometimes big me up if I'm feeling a bit crap about myself, and vice versa, I do the same to them. Advice on feeling like you're not where you're supposed to be in the stage of your life. Oh, that's a difficult one. It's, as I said, it's all very relative. I always knew that I wanted to do something like creative, something in the industry, something loud and proud, something like crazy, not of the norm when it comes to like full-time careers and life goals. I was the last one to get my stuff together. Everyone around me and my close friends had full-time jobs, they were moving out, they're doing this, doing that, and I couldn't help but think that I was the little, what's that story of the animals that win the race? Hamster and the rabbit, is it? Hamster and the rabbit? Hamster and rabbit or something. There's like one who wins the race and there's the slow one. I was the slow one. I just felt like I was the hamster in this situation. Was it a hamster? Some people don't have their crap together until they're like mid-30s. I hear that so your 30s are supposed to be the most amazing time of your life. Your 20s is all about sorting it out. I would not put pressure on yourself like I did. I knew what I wanted to achieve. I knew that I wanted to do something, and I was just happy for my friends to sort all their stuff out. They were leading their lives, and I was like, right, this is my time to focus on me and sort my life out. It's very important to stay in your lane. I always say this, always say this, especially now, like when I first started, the social media wasn't as huge as this. There wasn't that many people doing it, so there was only like a select few of people that you could really look up to and be inspired by. But now there are hundreds of millions of people trying to make it, and it is so important just to not focus on that. Be inspired and motivated by people. Don't look at someone and think, oh, that's what I want. You have passions, you have hobbies. hopefully you are able to achieve them if you work hard and know what to do and you're at the right places. There's no rules to say when you're supposed to have your stuff together. It's just society and people around you. Like I don't know, like I could look at someone my age and be like, oh my god, should I be at that level? Should I be this? Should I be that? And I'm like, no, because that's their story. Mine is fine. It is so important not to be affected by other people. I feel like the fact that you're even asking me that is because you are feeling a little bit pressured by what you see around you or what you experience. I feel like you should start with, hey, I'm not going to say your name, but I am blah 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 and I like doing this, so I'm going to get cracking on that. Not going to listen to anyone else, stay in my lane, enjoy myself, be kind and work hard. Good luck. Good luck. How do I have a nice, relaxed, cozy evening? Let me know how you have yours. Oh, so yesterday I did have a massage. Oh, I did have someone come to my house and give me a massage yesterday. I was having a very off day. And obviously massages are very luxurious one-offs. I don't expect anyone to obviously order in a masseuse to sort their life out, but it doesn't hurt. Cozy nights in, I get the candles on, I watch rom-coms, or anything that is bright and colourful. These films that are so like sickly and romantic and cozy and fun. Sometimes I have those days where I can't watch horror films because the connotation, look at me. Connotation of like the dark colours and the murder and like the craziness just makes my head feel like that I shouldn't be doing that. So I tend to watch, I like to watch very comfortable films, have some food, preferably nachos, possibly a cheese and onion crisp and cheese sandwich, anything that's just gonna make me feel like, sit in my pants or dressing gown, get the duvet on the sofa and just lay. Don't go on your phone, don't scroll, just have me time, face masks, eye masks, hair masks, feet masks. Actually I don't like feet masks actually, foot masks. Listen to some music, have a bath, paint your nails. Also, I tell you what, cleaning. That ain't a cozy night in, but I tell you what, one of the best nights I've had in this flat is I came in, it was like 5:30, it was dark. Before my post started getting stolen, I used to have food deliveries sent to me because I really wanted to learn how to cook and impress someone, like the love of my life, blah blah blah. So I used to get these meals made. I used to get this food delivered and you'd follow the instructions, you make different types of food and meals and everything. It was amazing. Came in, poured myself a glass of wine, drink it if you're the legal age. I put on old episodes of The Only Way is Essex, at my kitchen counter, cooking food, glass of wine. It was perfect. It was amazing. And I highly recommend you just to do that. I have a boyfriend now. He is my first ever one. Why am I so nervous? Babe. Asking the wrong person. I swear to God, if, like, without putting anyone off me, I just think I'm gonna be a nightmare in my first relationship. Like, a actual nightmare. I think it's cute to be nervous and have like the awkward stage. I think that is really cute. And I also think that the more comfortable you get around each other, the less it will be. The more you get to know each other. It just depends if you've rushed into a relationship straight away. How many dates have you been on? Like blah blah blah. Like to commit to a relationship, be boyfriend and girlfriend or boyfriend and boyfriend or girlfriend and girlfriend. is like a big step. Like for me personally, like I don't rush into these things. Like I'm like taking my time. And I think that is the case. Like for me, I want to be nervous getting into a relationship. I want to be with someone that makes me feel a bit nervous or a bit butterflies, because you shouldn't rush into it. So if it's like nervous of being with someone or the commitment, I think you should be able to talk to them as well, being like, hey, this is my first relationship, this is my first like full-time boyfriend. Talk to him about it, open up, start the communication flowing. Someone like me is gonna lay it out on the table straight away. This next one. I have a crush on my best friend's boyfriend. That is just the absolute worst. I don't even know where to start with that. I just feel like you can't break the friend code by ever pursuing that. Obviously, you love your best friend and their boyfriend, or crushing on them at least. I think it's really important just to maybe don't say anything for now. Just see how things pan out, and even then, I feel like even if your friend and her boyfriend eventually break up, like, do you still want to go down that road of dating him after he's dated her? I feel like that's so shallow waters that just can't ever be like have a positive outcome. For me personally, I would put myself out on the market. It's definitely happened to me in the past. I think it's really important to take a step back for a while, maybe not hang out with them both at the same time. Oh, that is really awkward. My boyfriend was emotionally abusive and he wants to be friends. No. I don't think that's the best route to go down. I put this in a case where you don't even have to be in a relationship to be surrounded by someone who is emotionally abusing you. There are friends that can be like that, toxic friends that I've had my fair share of. Seeing someone who emotionally manipulates you, it doesn't have to be the fact that he was your ex-boyfriend. I feel like you shouldn't put up with it in a relationship, and you certainly shouldn't put up with it in a friendship. You shouldn't put up with that sort of like treatment. I would not stand for that sort of behaviour anymore. And it is so difficult to even begin to even like know what that sort of abuse is like, because I think it is so it's so hard to come to terms with like someone you care about or someone you know that treats you like that. I've been with friends and I've seen someone who was very much like that. It is just very, it messes with your mind, it messes with your like being, and it could have like really long-term effect. Oh, that's difficult, because there's so many different like levels of emotional abuse, all obviously being awful, but at the first you may not even know that he may be doing it again. But it's good to know that you know that he was like that in the past. It's just that I could never trust someone again knowing how they made me feel. I personally, without telling you what to do, I would take a long hard think and think about, is it really worth going through that again? Gotta put yourself first. That is not a nice situation to be in, and just remember how you felt when you broke things off with him, and if you could continue to be with someone like that, because I sure couldn't. Definitely not. Anyway guys, I think that is today's video, all done and dusted. It makes me so happy that you guys can just reach out to me and just like take my advice and like let me listen. As always, please get involved in the comments as well, because I love our little community and what you guys have to say. Make sure to build everyone up in the comments as always. I love you guys so much, and I will see you very soon. Bye.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes up my